The split between Christianity and Judaism is one of the most significant developments in the history of religion, shaping the beliefs and practices of billions. Understanding this separation requires examining historical, theological, and socio-political factors that gradually transformed a Jewish sect into a distinct religious tradition. This article explores the context and key milestones that marked the divergence of Christianity from Judaism. Origins in a shared tradition. Christianity emerged in the 1st century CE as a movement within Judaism. Jesus of Nazareth, the central figure of Christianity, was a Jewish teacher whose teachings and actions reflected Jewish law, Torah, and traditions. His followers, predominantly Jewish, initially considered themselves part of the Jewish community, gathering in synagogues and observing Jewish customs. The early followers of Jesus, often referred to as the Jesus movement, viewed him as the promised Messiah, Christ, of Jewish prophecy. This claim, however, was not universally accepted within the Jewish community, leading to initial tensions. Key divergences. Several factors contributed to the eventual split between the two faiths. Theological disagreements. Christianity's core belief in Jesus as the divine Son of God and the Messiah was a point of contention. Most Jews rejected this claim, expecting a Messiah who would restore political sovereignty to Israel. Additionally, the Christian doctrine of the Trinity conflicted with Judaism's strict monotheism. The inclusion of Gentiles. Under the leadership of Paul the Apostle, Christianity began to welcome non-Jews, Gentiles, without requiring them to fully adhere to Jewish laws, such as circumcision and dietary restrictions. This universalist approach made Christianity more accessible to a broader audience, but distanced it further from traditional Judaism. The destruction of the Second Temple, 70 CE. The Roman destruction of the Second Temple in Jerusalem was a turning point for Judaism and Christianity. With the loss of the Temple, Judaism reoriented itself around rabbinic teachings and synagogue worship, while Christians increasingly emphasized their belief in Jesus as the New Covenant. Emerging Christian writings. The composition of the New Testament, particularly the Gospels and letters of Paul, crystallized Christian identity. These writings often framed Jews who did not accept Jesus as opponents, exacerbating tensions. Official Roman recognition. By the 4th century, Christianity gained official recognition in the Roman Empire under Emperor Constantine, culminating in its establishment as the state religion. This elevated Christianity's status while marginalizing Jewish communities. The gradual separation. The split was not instantaneous, but evolved over centuries. Early Christian communities maintained many Jewish practices, such as Sabbath observance and dietary laws, while simultaneously developing unique rituals like baptism and the Eucharist. Over time, Christianity's theological developments and socio-political realities solidified its distinct identity. Legacy of the split. The separation of Christianity and Judaism has had profound consequences. It gave rise to two of the world's major religions, each with its unique traditions and interpretations of shared texts. However, the split also contributed to centuries of misunderstanding and conflict, including Christian anti-Semitism. In recent decades, efforts toward interfaith dialogue have sought to bridge divides and foster mutual respect between the two traditions. Understanding the historical roots of their separation is essential for appreciating their shared heritage and distinct contributions to human history. This documentary-style exploration of Christianity and Judaism's split reveals a complex interplay of theology, culture, and history, offering valuable insights into the foundations of Western religious thought.